Welcome everybody to Commanders, a very special edition this evening, a 350 Rand budget upgrade to the AFR Precon Commander decks, the upgrade sponsored by our amazing friends at Top Deck. Check them out at store.topdecksa.co.za. I got it right that time, Rob. You can't even shout at me. I see Rob's in chat. Welcome, Rob. What's up, Fox Club? I see some other people there. Nobody, a bigger class isn't giving us a hi, guys. Just to welcome the team for tonight. On my right, we have 10th Street Egg. Kendra, welcome.
Hey, guys.
Bottom right corner, we have Ricardo, Code Monkey.
What's up?
And bottom left corner, I was going to say under me, but that's not the right way to go about things. Bottom left corner, we have Ryan, Visions to Insanity. Welcome, dude.
Hello, play great with Primus.
Can the rest of us shout at you? Am I shouting? Zoe?
Deal.
Who's shouting?
Yeah.
I don't know. Zoe seems to think I'm shouting. Sorry, Zoe. I don't mean to shout, Zoe. I'm just excited. It's going to be a good evening. Good evening, Kent Weymouth. Yes, welcome to the show. I hope I'm not shouting. If I am, I'm terribly sorry. I'll try and do better next time. But the other thing we have to do right now is we have to give a shout out to our patrons. And what's interesting is that two of them are actually here on screen. So, Kendra, thank you. Ricardo, thank you. Zoe, thank you. Rob, thank you. Yolanda, thank you. Niels, thank you. And Christoph, thank you. You guys are amazing. You are the Eggies' knees. Without you, we couldn't do half the stuff we're doing. Anyway. Oh, got the Top Deck site right. Conscript can't shout at you. Can't shout at me. I got it right. I get what you're saying now. You're too sharp. I'm on a different thing here. You know what I mean? It's all good though. So, our amazing partners, Unplug Yourself, gave our team copies of the Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Precon Commander decks. We then got the chance to play an out-of-the-box version. Ricardo, be careful, dude. I can see your hand, and I don't want to be cheating. And that was pretty cool. So if you haven't seen that's on our YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. That's pretty cool. And then what we did was we got hold of our friends at Top Deck, Rob and the fellas, and said, could you help us out again like you did last time and sponsor each of our players who were doing this particular budget upgrade, $350 worth of cards, to take some cards out, put some cards in, make the decks a little bit more competitive, and then come back for this particular round where we get to play with those upgraded cards. So a big shout out to Top Deck once again for coming to the party and helping our team get these budget upgrades done. Having said that, last time round in the out of the box match, Planar Portal was played by Foxglove Cora. Galia, the Aura of Courage, was played by Run Rabbit Yolanda. And this time around, we've swapped those out because those two decks will be coming back for a kind of a face-off in what we're calling the Ultimate Upgrade Challenge, where we are going to be having the alternate commanders face off against the original commanders in another match. But
which means it's not technically a face-off because they're different.
What she said. For those of you who don't know, Yola is here.
Hello, guys. I am here.
So, Kendra, we all saw, those of us who watched and took part in, we all saw how Planar Portal just took the game away from everyone else in the last game. What have you done to ensure that happens again?
So that was a very, very cool playthrough that Cora had, and try as I might with this deck, I haven't been able to accomplish that. So let's hope that today is the day. I've added a few more things just to help out the treasure theme. We've gone more towards the treasure side of the deck, and so hoping to exile a bunch of cards and make some treasures.
Sounds good. Bigger Clausen says, I am a scrambled eggy. Kent Weymouth says, the new commander decks are awesome. The chat says, well, is it Wednesday already? Yes, it is. It is Wednesday. I see lots of treasures. Great. Code Monkey, what have you done to improve upon Sephiroth's last outing towards the Dungeons of Death?
I struggled to venture a lot in the last game. So I added a few cards that might help with the consistency there. So I haven't played it yet, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully I'm able to venture a lot more this time.
All right, cool. Ryan, you obviously have been sitting down and thinking a lot about this particular deck as you're doing this upgrade and you're doing the ultimate upgrade to this deck using Galia as your commander for both games. What have you done for this particular matchup here tonight?
So I've increased the number of creatures and the number of card draw for auras. I've like kicked up the damage that auras do and the equipment by a lot. Like giving more double strike, giving more pumping effects. So pretty much make the deck more streamlined, make the curve a lot lower, kill my opponents before they do things.
I have a question though. One of the issues we picked up on the first playthrough, and that when we sort of broke the deck down a bit, and Run Rabbit has started doing her upgrade, obviously
Basically a deck build.
changing the deck out completely. But one of the things we noticed about the Guardia build was very few creatures. Did you notice that? Did you pick up on that? Have you done anything about that?
Yeah, I feel like the creatures weren't very effective in the deck as well. Like
No, they
you
weren't.
get like random creatures and they don't have any evasion, or they don't bring something to the table at the end of the day. So
Sure.
I replaced those creatures and increased them a bit to make them play off auras or either be evasive and be very annoying.
Okay.
So
All right, cool. Let's see how that goes. I, on the other hand, have decided that my deck needed a little bit of help in terms of card draw because I got stuck with nothing happening the last time around. So I've definitely upped the card draw ante. I've also made a couple of other things happen that allow me to ping my commander a lot more, to create more dragons. Hopefully faster, better, quicker, more. Also have brought in a hasty element to try and give all my big stompy things some haste to get in at my opponents faster than normal with big stompy things that can do that. So I'm hoping that it just plays faster than it did last time, because I really had a lot of fun with this. I just do find it weird that last game I had a whole bunch of dragons that couldn't fly. But you know,
That was weird. That was actually very funny.
hopefully this time I'll have less walking dragons and more flying dragons.
You had the Walking Dead in Dragon.
I did. I had walking dead dragons. I had a whole bunch of dragon spirits. But anyway, that's one of those things, I guess. But so, without further ado, I'm hoping that in chat, if you can see, there's actually a second camera on me over there.
Yes, I can see you.
And you can see me. So we're going to see if we can make this work in future for just about everybody. It's going to take a little time to get done, I think. But and maybe avatars, etc., for some people, if that's what they want to do. But it's something we're trying out. Let us know if you like the fact that you can see my face, and let me know if I do something stupid, like stick my finger in my mouth or in my ear while we're playing and stuff like that. Obviously, when I hit the randomize button just now, I may shift around the board, so I may just have to quickly shift where my camera position is in the feed. So let's just see how that goes. Everybody ready? Everybody up for a game?
Yeah, well,
yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that
let's do
button.
this thing.
Randomizing the play order. Okay, so I didn't move too far, which is groovy. So let's just do that.
Process starts again.
Planar
Yes.
portal starts again. I think that's kind of rude.
I think so too. I'm calling foul.
Okay, I don't know about foul, but you know. All right, okay, here we go.
Wait for that.
Peeps, good game, good luck.
Luck, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Take it away, Kendra.
Okay, I will play a command tower and toss.
Ah, I will draw a card. It is a nice card. It is the kind of card I like to have. And because it is that kind of card, I will play a forest and pass.
Ooh, beware the forest.
Is there a floating crispy
Draw
that's scary?
card. I will play Port Town tapped and I'll pass.
Wow, that's a very shiny card.
Oh,
I couldn't even see what that is.
I'll play Halamar Depths. So I rearranged the top 3 cards of my library in any order.
Meant to be gaming says a land? What?
Yeah.
How unexpected.
Very, very interesting.
No, it isn't. The only problem with this, of course, is that if I
I'll
get
keep
salty
them-
during the game, people can see my face now. They'll be like,
Oh, boss.
Maybe you should get an avatar too.
Okay.
non-salty avatar.
Oh,
Oh,
you had death last night.
Maybe a salt shaker.
A salt shaker.
Salt shaker. I will play a mountain, and then I'll
I will take a
I'll tap
sip.
2 and play an Arcane Signet.
Mm.
And I'm going to tap that Arcane Signet, and I'm going to play a Soul Talisman that has Suspend.
Ah,
And I will pass.
Nice.
Very nice.
it's suspend 3, is that right?
Yes, Suspend 3.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Soul Talisman came out in Modern Horizons 2, I think.
Yes.
There we go. For those of you who want to see it, suspend 3, add 2 colorless mana when you're ready to go. So it's me, and I'm doing things and drawing cards. Alrighty, I'm going to draw that card. I will play a mountain. And I shall pass. I shall pass.
Cool. In tapping, drawing for turn.
For each salt face, Crispy has to donate $25 to Egg. Salty in Commander, this is a lie. Dioxide says it's salt tax.
I'll play an East per panorama. I will pay 1. I will crack it, and I will search for a swamp while you guys continue.
Ah,
I'll untap. I'll draw.
exactly. Says meant to be thumbs
I'll
up in
play-
chat for a vote. What, we're actually voting to make me pay money to Egg? Wait a minute.
I'm voting no.
Yeah, Lumbering Falls, and I'll pass.
I
Okay.
was going to say I am
I'll
Egg,
untap,
but
and at the beginning of my upkeep, this
there are
takes
more than just
down
me.
to 2. And I'll draw.
Oh, my shoulder. My shoulder.
I'll
Nice.
play another mountain.
Mountain.
Sneaky them mountains.
They're mountains very sneaky when they come out there. The Black Parade 95 gives a thumbs up. Conscript says thumbs down.
Play Prosper.
What's this? What's this? Prosper? No!
Pass.
No.
Not
no.
already. Not again.
So at the beginning of my end step, I exile the
Top card.
and then I can play it. I have to show it, right?
Yeah, exile it face
Yeah,
up.
face up.
It's Rift Bolt.
Rift Bolt.
Alright, so I'm going to tap a red to pay Dragon Master Outcast.
Nice.
Then I will play Gruul Turf. Comes in tapped, returning that mountain to my hand. And pass the turn.
Cool.
For those of you who don't know, Dragon Master Outcast is quite a sweet card if you're playing dragons. Hasn't he done enough? Everybody's joking.
shall,
Yes, we are. Don't be silly.
Play an Orzhov Basilica. I shall. It comes in tap. Before I bounce the land, I'm going to tap this swamp. No, doesn't really matter. I'm going to put it back to hand. And
Also,
then
you
I'll
would
pass
have
the
had to
turn.
have tapped the swamp first.
Would I have had to?
Yeah,
Okay.
because when
I'll tap
your
two.
Basilica enters the battlefield, return a land.
Yes. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Okay, and Signet.
Arcane Signet buddies.
No, man, you
I'll
can't
tap
be
one.
buddies on everything.
Basilisk Collar.
Basilisk Collar,
So you've got
Creature
creature
has Death Touch and
Touch
Lifelink.
and Lifelink.
Okay. Bigger Clausen says, if you get hooved, does that mean you have been
Of course.
assaulted? Meant to be Gaming says,
that's
fine,
funny.
he has to donate 25 Rand to each of us. No.
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 I love how they assume you
Okay,
have
You know-
it's just so funny.
I'm going
Can
to
give you this
tap
die.
1 and cast.
This one.
Well, not
You can
cast.
have this
I'll
one.
suspend the Rift Bolt,
What's happening? What's happening here? Another suspend.
and then this goes down to 1.
Ken, what's that card?
It's Riftbolt. It's the one that was exiled with Prosper's ability last turn.
Rift.
It's a slow lightning bolt.
Then
It's a slow lightning
I'll-
bolt.
it is a
Riftbolt.
slow lightning bolt.
It's
I'll
lightning bolt.
play Protect Night Runner.
Okay.
Then I'm going to swing Prosper at Ryan.
Sure, I'll take one.
Cool. Then I'll move to my instep and I will exile the top card of my library. It's a Tainted Peak.
Cool.
I love Kendra's, hey, we're buddies! And then she like hits him.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, we're signet buddies.
It's a high five. It's a high five.
So you hit him for damage and it's a high five. Okay.
Yeah, it's just one.
Okay, I like the way you do it.
Play a mountain for turn.
Another sneaky mountain.
Then I'm going to.
And then.
No. 1 and 2 green for Yavimaya Elder, who's a 2/1. When Yavimaya Elder dies, I may search my library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into my hand, and shuffle my library. I can pay 2, sacrifice Yavimaya Elder, and draw a card.
Okay then.
Quite a funny looking fellow. Anyway, with that, I shall pass the turnip. Passing of the turnip.
Attacking. Drawing for turn.
One can respond to the trigger of the basilica.
Play a swamp for turn. Then I will tap 3
Hello.
and play Burnished Heart, and I shall pass the turn.
Cool. Untap.
So I just started singing
Sure.
passing the turn.
Yep, I heard you singing passing the turnip here in my ear.
I'll tap 3. I'll play Seder Jaunter.
Oh, cool.
So whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card,
Yes.
and I shall pass.
Don't you want to play an enchantment?
Cool.
I will soon.
I'll untap. Then at the beginning of my upkeep, these time counters go away.
Yes.
Soul Talisman comes into play. And then I get to play Riftbolt. Crispy, I have Dragon Master Outcast in my Dragon's deck, and he goes absolutely crazy when you have enough lands. So I think I'm going to target Dragon Master Outcast before you have enough lands.
Oh.
I'm going to keep suspiciously quiet.
Then I'll play Tainted Peak, and because I've cast 2 cards from exile, I'll make 2 treasure tokens. Then I'll tap 2 and a red, and I'll play a Stromkirk Occultist. And I'll move to combat, and I'll swing Groteg Night Runner at Ricardo.
Cool. How much is that?
It's 2.
But yeah,
That's
well, you
good.
can't block it anyway. Just keep in mind, Ken's got a thing going here. She's got things that are just exiling things from her library. Exiling
Yep.
things.
Okay, so
Is that the first dash of salt?
when
Where?
it deals damage. So I may exile the top card of my library, and
You
I may
may.
play it this turn. So it's a Fiend Lash, and I will tap 2 and play the Fiend Lash, which makes another treasure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, no, playing a portal deck, it doesn't just go off like nuts. You know what I mean?
Absolutely hate the fact that it makes treasures all the damn time.
That's going to be my turn. So at the beginning of my end step, I exile the top card of my library. It's a Dance Macabre. I can't even pronounce that, but pass.
Dance Macabre.
Macabre.
It's actually very nice too.
Or is it Italian?
No, it's not. It's French.
It is French.
Oh.
It is French.
Un
Or
petit
Latin or something like
français.
that.
Or it could be Latin, or one of those languages.
It's Elvish.
It's Elvish, okay.
I shall play a forest. Oh, I think it's a foily forest. It is a foily forest. Look at that. And then
Cool.
yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vrondus.
His name sounds like he should have like a.
Vrondus. Is that, should be like a warm up. Vrondus. There is one mat that is not like the rest. It is unfortunate. We could not get the mat there in time. But it's one of those things.
It's over top deck mat.
And I shall pass the turnip.
Cool. Untapping, drawing for turn.
Sodium is sodium. Yes, it is. What's going on? Oh, do people think I got salty? Okay.
Well, yours is the only face they can see.
Well, I suppose. Maybe I need to practice my salty face.
I'll pay 3 to bring out Cephas. I shall bring in the Mirror Aqueduct tapped and bounce the swamp back to my hand.
It's exactly right,
And
meant to
I
be
shall
gaming. Meant to be gaming says that's why I got zapped by Kendra, because I couldn't get her the mat in time.
Don't you think Cephas should be like whispered?
Yo, hey, Ricardo, when you say your commander's name from now on, you've got to go, Cephas.
I will play a Glacial Floodplain.
Uh-huh.
I'll tap 2, play Sword of the Animist.
Ooh, very nice.
No, like someone's going to get some ramp.
We need some ramp going here. We're falling behind.
What do you mean we need some
no
ramp?
cost.
Playing a portal's got like treasure and mana up the wazoo already.
Yeah, it's doing fine.
Yeah, but I mean the band deck needs some ramp. We're struggling.
Yes, it does.
Oh, sorry. I will
Yeah.
untap
Yeah.
and draw.
Conscript says, oh, I didn't see the logo. That's cool.
I'm going to tap 3 and 2 and 1 and play an Omen Machine.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that sounds ominous.
Yes,
Ominous. Yeah, definitely.
Players
What?
can't draw cards.
Okay,
What?
but read the rest of it. Mm,
The beginning of each player's draw step, that player exiles the top card of his or her
Oi.
library. If it's a land card, the player puts it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, the player casts it. Ooh, I don't like that.
That
So
rains
do
on my
something about
parade.
it.
What am I going to do about it?
I don't know. What have you got?
Nothing that can do anything about it, clearly.
That sucks.
But we all get free casting, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tax
I'm
with a
gonna
smile.
move to
Text
combat.
Tex is never smiley.
Who are you
And
swinging
I'm
at?
gonna swing Growth Stag Night Runner at Ryan this time.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's 2. And then I will exile the top card of my library. It is Galvanic Relay. I'm not going to pass this, so I'll move it to the permanent exile pile.
Oh, but now you covered the logo.
Okay. There's my permanent exile pile.
And,
And then I will pass.
and the Omen Machine, if it's not a land card, you have to cast it. It says the
Yeah.
player casts it. So if
No,
it's a
well,
board
player
wipe,
casts
you
it
can't
without
wipe
paying
it
its mana
for-
cost if able.
Yes, if able, yeah. But you will be able
Will you?
because you're not paying.
Unless you don't have targets, that's the, I guess that's the only part
Yeah,
you won't be
exactly.
able to.
What card
Oh, hold
are
on.
you exiling?
Sorry. So now it's my
You don't
turn.
draw, yeah?
I have to exile the top card
Yeah.
of my library.
Yep.
It is Jolriel's favor.
And you cast it.
Yeah, great. Onto my commander.
Free.
Fine. Not quite what I had in mind.
That's what we call value.
I will play a forest.
Me sitting with like 5 draw cards in my hand, just like,
Like, do I want to do this? Not really.
this is awkward.
One of those moments, huh?
Yeah, one of the moments you're like, ah, yes, everything's perfect if I don't get screwed out of my draw. Ah,
Ah.
see.
Okay.
Darn!
What you gonna do?
Hope I find.
How big is Prosper, Ken?
Prosper is a 1/4.
Okay, so Rondus is coming at y'all.
Okay.
He's a 5/4.
To double check. 5/4. Okay. You know what? I'll take 5.
Aw.
Oh. Phooey.
Commander damage.
5 commander damage. Okay, it's commander damage, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 2 red and green.
Oh, Lord, he's a Texan.
And then another green. Wait a minute, that's 1, 2, 3. Which means 1, and then 2, and then 3. I'm gonna
Oh,
play
now you're goofy.
6 of those, and I'm gonna play me an Aquum Hellkite, which is the flying 4/4. It's got landfall, Mickey. When a land
Yes.
enters the battlefield under my control, Aquum Hellkite deals 1 damage to target creature or player. If that land is a mountain, Aquum
that's
Hellkite
good.
deals 2 damage to that creature or player instead. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Untapping, exiling for turn. It is a Midnight Reaper.
Ooh.
I'll put that on the field.
Useful.
When a non-token creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to me, and I draw a card, except I don't draw a card.
Yep.
Sorry, Deadly Lover says no, Crispy, just no.
Oh, but it was so funny.
I'll play a
Somebody
swamp
doesn't
for
like
turn. I will pay 3 to sacrifice Burnished Heart and get 2 basic lands and put it on the battlefield.
Which triggers your
Big
Midnight
And
Reaper.
you
cool.
lose a life.
Triggers your Midnight Reaper.
It triggers my Midnight Reaper, so
And it
I
deals
lose
damage
1
to you.
life and do not get a card. And
Oh, that's
because
bad.
a creature card went into my graveyard, I get to scry 1 to see what I'm exiling next.
Conscript says Crispy is not allowed any other voice for the rest of the game. So
Oh.
say the sponsors. Well, we'd like to thank Top Deck for our amazing upgrades. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, while I'm searching for my 2 basics, I'll just pass the turn.
Let's untap and see what we get. Ooh.
What are you going to exile?
I get a spirit mantle. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and protection from creatures.
Oh.
So my creature is unblockable at the moment.
And that's casting of the spell, so you get to draw a card. But you can't, because players can't draw cards.
Yeah. Yes. That's the general effect of this thing.
You want the Russian Crispy.
Looks like we're gonna kill someone with Satan Enchanter this game.
You want the Russian Crispy bigger class, and we can do the Russian, there's no problem.
But then we want what?
I'll tap
But then
2.
I need the vodka to make sure the Russian stays.
Tap Sword of the Animist.
This guy is
Yeah,
doing
we're
things.
making a big boy now.
He's making a very large setter.
Basilisk color and I think as well.
Which is a little scary, because satyrs are cute.
Say that Enchanter, it was supposed to be
You are Welsh, don't
drawing
be
cards
Russian.
and now it's killing faces. I'm going to attack Ken for this.
How big is that thing now?
No card drawing nonsense. It is a 4/4 with lifelink death touch. And when I attack, I can go search for a land.
Well, at least
This
at
is
least
the
it doesn't
whole
say go
angry
draw a
diplomat
card.
thing. Search for a land and think about it's unblockable by creatures.
Okay. In response to that, I'm going to tap a mountain and sacrifice 2 treasures for 2 black. And I'm
Don't
going to
kill
cast poison the cup. So destroy
Why?
target creature.
At least I can find my land.
Hey,
There's
I'm
a
a bit
cat
sad
on
I
the
didn't
board.
get casted
Another
from,
giant cat.
hotel.
can my cat play with?
Well, I don't know. The last cat that we had
And
tried to
then,
destroy the board.
I'll scry 2.
This one did too.
Mm,
Sad robot looking very unhappy that it just had the cat sitting right on its face.
Face, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
Things like,
I'm gonna
dude,
keep
what
that
I
one
just
on
saw.
it's not the part.
it's all the end of times.
so the end of days.
There we go.
Maybe we should do like
There
we
you
should
go,
all do the
Mantis.
rest of the game in the movie trailer voice.
Oh, wow. They're
I'm
so much
going
fun.
to pause after.
No,
my
you're
creature
supposed to
got
say,
dead.
and now I pass the turn.
And now I will untap.
Go, King.
That's the best I can do.
Kendra untaps her
oh.
cards. She draws. No, wait, you have to exile as well.
Yeah.
Or my
Your omen machine affects you as well.
You see, sometimes.
yeah, I apologize. So
Kent Weymouth.
I'll have to play
Yes,
it.
that is true, but don't go there.
and I will exile. Who has the most cards in there?
It's a family show.
You can call it a naught.
I have 2 cards in my graveyard.
I have
Esper
one.
Panorama
I have
and Burning
one.
Shard.
I've got Sail Enchanter and Spirit Mantle.
Tonight
Okay, we'll
on
go
E!
for
Remember
Ricardo
those
because he has
days?
access to black.
Cool.
Oh no.
Then I'm going to tap 2 red and 2 colorless, and I'll play a Tectonic Giant.
Oof.
Do I need to read it?
It's okay. I've got it up on screen for people if they want to know. Otherwise, I mean, you can if you want to.
Cool.
Otherwise, I can do it in the movie trailer voice.
Do it in the movie trailer voice.
Tectonic Giant. Whenever a Tectonic Giant attacks or becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose one. Tectonic Giant deals 3 damage to each opponent. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card.
Okay,
Tonight
so-
on Commander's Action Night. You guys remember that ETV guy?
So Jukabug triggered Prosper, so I just want to put a treasure down.
Why do we always?
And
get these
then I'm also
things?
going to cast Galvanic Relay, which had 1 trigger. So I don't want a 1 trigger, 1 spell. So tap 3 and play Galvanic Relay. So because of Storm, I've cast 1 spell. This is the second one. So
Yeah.
I'll exile the top 2 cards of my library, which again triggers Prosper. Okay, it's 2 lands. So unfortunately, I can't play lands.
I think I broke my microphone. What, banning people?
How
Did
big
I
is
miss my
your
calling when I
dragon?
ban people?
No, man, doing movie voices. Well, you
How
do
big is your dragon, Crispy?
How big is my dragon? I have a 4/4 flying dragon and a 2/1 Yavimaya Elder.
Cool. I think I'm going to swing my Night Runner at Brian.
Yeah. Stay away from me.
Oh,
Okay, but now
oh,
you
thank
brought up
you.
Chuck Norris, bigger Clausen.
And then I'll exile the top card of my library.
You'll
I won't be able to
never
cast it this
see
turn, so I'll
me
move it to
coming.
this pile.
Does nobody have enchantment removal?
Not
I
right
do.
now.
Quite a few.
And
Artifact removal, I mean.
I'll move to my instep, and I will exile the top card. It's Light Up the Stage,
Light Up Stage. That's a
And-
great card.
and I'll pass.
I
It is.
enjoyed Light Up Stage. That was a great card. Right, so I have to untap.
Mana,
Exile.
but until Aura.
Okay, I'm just gonna play that without paying its mana cost, because why the hell not? That would be the Horde Smelter Dragon, 5/5 flying, 3 in a red, destroy target artifact.
Oh.
Horde Smelter Dragon gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that artifact's mana value. Alrighty. This is
Do it.
Sounds extremely
Do
useful
it.
in our predicament.
So now we're gonna go green,
Do it.
red, and green, and play Fires of Yavimaya. Creatures I control have haste. So, let's see what we're going to do here. Bigger Clausen says, if I can do Chuck Norris, then I win by default, because how do you beat Chuck? Okay, I can honestly tell you I can't do Chuck Norris because I've never tried. Although I do like the Chuck memes. I think they're great. So, I mean, you know, obviously, you know the one about Chuck Norris used to sleep with the light on. Not because Chuck Norris was afraid of the dark, but because the dark was afraid of Chuck Norris.
It's just.
So, let's do the following. You've got the Tectonic Giant, which is a 3/4.
I do.
Well, you don't have anything flying, do you, Ken?
I don't.
You don't. Okay, so the Horde Smelter at Ken. How big is your commander, Ricardo?
It's a 2/3.
And the other one, the Reaper, is a
3/2.
Yeah, okay. Commander at you and Hellkite at Ryan. Everybody gets a little piece of something.
Cool. I shall block with a Midnight Reaper
Do you now? Interesting.
because you're doing me a favor.
Okay, so you're doing me one too. So. Because my commander took damage, I get a Dragon Spirit. Ryan, did you just take the 4?
Yeah, I took the 4.
Ken, you took the 5?
I took the 5. Well, I'm taking the 5.
Take the 5. Take the 5.
And because Midnight Reaper went to my graveyard, I get to
Lose a life.
venture, and I'll lose a life.
You don't get to draw a card though.
So I'll create... No, I do not. And I'll create a gobbo.
Cool. In that case, I shall pass the turnip. Hey, why is it not passing my turnip? Pass that turnip. There we go. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, that's right. Everybody gets some. You get some damage. You get some damage. Everybody gets some damage.
Everybody. Okay, my card is a reassembling skeleton. I'll put that on the battlefield.
I've got one of my Dragons of the Walking Dead. My Walking Dead Dragon.
So I will play Gaia Reach Sanitarium for turn.
Nice.
That's just discard a card now.
Yeah.
Each player discards a card.
Don't want to do that.
Chuck Norris will win the game. Somebody's on it.
I will pay
Chuck Norris is a commander.
You were just saying how.
a blue, a black, and a anything. And play Master of Death. Oh, Master. Yeah, there's Master of Death.
Is it
And
really?
then, again, I will pay, okay, so 1, 2, and planes for Doomed Necromancer.
Did you surveil 2 on your Master of Death's entry?
I did not. So I will surveil. I'll put that in the graveyard. I'll put that in the graveyard. It's a Dark Order Catacombs and an Exotic Orchard. And then lastly,
Yes.
I shall pay 3 and play Plague Crafter. So you each have to sacrifice a creature. I will sacrifice my reassembling skeleton. It goes to the graveyard, so I get to advance.
I will sacrifice Yavimaya Elder and go find 2 basic land cards.
I'll need to discard a card, so I'll discard Storvold Frostchild.
I will
Okay,
sacrifice my Grotesque Necrona.
Oh, you have no creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will put a counter on my commander, which is that one. And then lastly,
Nick Cage is
Fire.
Jason.
Christy, how big is your slime thingy there?
It's not a slime thingy, my friend. That's a dragon spirit, I'll have you know. Don't besmirch my dragon spirit, who's a 5/4. So come and get some.
A 5/4.
That's
That
right.
is quite big.
Come get some.
Okay, the only one I can actually swing to is Ryan. So Ryan, I'm swinging at you with 3.
Okay.
I
Yes,
pulled
you're
2
afraid that-
mountains.
And then I'll pass.
Okay, on tap. I'll exile the top. It's a foot boots.
Nice.
Cool.
Yay! Not
Ryan
an
seems
aura.
so
That's
happy.
the only thing I was hoping for.
It's great when you've got stuff and nothing to put it on.
Leopardstone
I'll
says,
tap
if
for-
someone has a Chuck Norris commander, everyone just concedes by default. Even the player who thinks he controls the Chuck Norris commander. Because no one controls Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris controls you.
Very true.
That's brilliant.
That's great.
I'm going to equip my Siffoot boots to my commander.
Uh-oh. Galia has haste and vigilance.
I'm gonna look at the top card. Okay, that's not too bad.
Ryan.
And I'll pass. Yeah.
It's okay, we'll talk just now.
Cool.
I will, oopsie, and also kill my whole setup. While doing so, I'll pass.
Everyone can see me, and I'm
Cool.
busy trying
I
to
will
make
exile the
motion
top.
to you that I think the dog just
It's
let me know.
a Dark Dweller Oracle,
Jeez, like.
which triggers Prosper.
My child makes the weirdest
And
noises.
then I'm going to pay 2 and a red and equip Fiend Lash to Prosper.
Uh-huh.
So now Prosper is a 3/4
Uh-huh.
with Reach and Death Touch.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
Then I'm going to pay 1, and that's 2 Dark Dweller Oracle. I'm going to exile the top card of my library. It's an Exotic Orchard, so I'll play that as my land for turn.
Did you sack a creature, Ken?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a sack for
Okay.
extra cost.
I have to sacrifice for extra cost. Sorry, I did not. I will sacrifice my Stromkirk Occultist.
Cool.
Big sad. I suppose I'll have to do it again. So I'll pay 1 to Dark Dweller Oracle. Exile the top. That's a land, so that can go there.
And you have to sacrifice
What are you
creature.
sacrificing again? Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. I think I'll have to sacrifice it. That's a misplay on my part, sorry. Let's look what I have here. It was stupid. Because now I get to play Bray's Apprentice,
Ooh.
who comes
Nice.
in with some Thopter buddies. So I have 1 Thopter token, unfortunately. So she only makes 1, I think.
She only makes 1 to start with.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a nice card, that one that you got the full alternate art there.
It's very cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Top Deck.
It's a catastrophe on screen. We've lost Code Monkey.
Uh-oh. Where'd he go?
Oh no!
The cat killed
I
his
think the cat.
feed.
Always knew cats were trouble.
See, cats. You just can't have them.
Cats are great.
Dogs. Dogs are great.
Dogs are great.
Except for when they poop.
Dogs are great.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm
cat
going
restarted
to...
his computer.
Oh, what a cat.
Chuck's
Nobody else
wrath.
says cats on smart.
Destroy all permanents,
some
mill
reason
each player's
the,
entire library, exile each player's graveyard, then throw over the table and declare yourselves Chuck's puppy.
Crispy, the card reader is reading your Dragon Spirit as caltrops. So could you just tell me how big it is, please?
It's a 5/4.
It's a 5/4.
It is a 5/4. It does, however, say when this creature deals damage, sacrifice it.
Okay. Don't think I'm gonna do that though.
The cat unfortunately restarted Ricardo's PC. It literally was a catastrophe. So he'll be back shortly.
I'm going to try to prolong my turn. I'm going
Why?
to tap 1 and sacrifice 2 treasures and cast Light of the Stage,
Okay.
which triggers Prosper. And then I'll exile the top 2 cards.
Is his cat
So
named
it's a
Cat
Mind
Norris?
Stone and a
Yes.
Bucknod's Purse. I'll sacrifice 2 treasures and play the Mind Stone,
Uh-huh.
That's don't.
which puts one of the treasures back. There you go. And then I'll pass.
Did you pass?
Yeah,
I
There we
did.
go. Okay, there we go. So now I must untap all these things that I have. Things and things
I
of
have so many
things.
treasure tokens everywhere.
Things. Don't get to draw. I get to exile. It's Dragon Speaker Shaman. I will play that. Then I shall play a mountain for turn, which triggers Akum Hellkite. Gets to do 2 damage to any to a target creature or player. Ricardo's not around.
You will have to choose someone else.
I'm gonna choose my commander and get another Dragon
Yep.
Spirit. Is what I'm gonna do.
The Walking Dead.
Then Ryan, and I would have
Yep.
asked Ricardo too, but he's not here. Let's quickly just WhatsApp Ricardo and find out how long he's gonna be.
Can't believe his cat restarted his action. It's insane. Do I have to go have a word with that child?
Okay, I'm just sending a message. Was Mrs. Norris not the cat from Harry Potter? Aha! You see now people are getting it. Yes, Mrs. Norris was the cat from Harry Potter. I have to wait for Ricardo because what I want to ask needs answers from 2 people. Aha! I see a Code Monkey. I see Code Monkey. Are you back with us, Code Monkey?
Yeah, sorry guys, sorry.
No worries. We know that Mrs. Norris killed your computer. It's okay. So now that you're back, I can ask my question. Ryan and Ricardo, how much would you like to see the back of that artifact that's making you not allowed to draw cards?
I would really love to be able to draw cards again.
Ryan?
Yeah, same. I would like to draw cards.
So if I could get rid of it, that would be a good thing, right?
It would.
Yeah.
So I'll get to call in a favor later, won't I? From each of you.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
I'll agree.
Okay, cool. In that case, 1, 2, 3, and a red. Activate Horde Smelter Dragon. Destroy the Omen machine.
Revenge will be swift.
Horde Smelter Dragon gets +6/+0 until end of turn. and he's flying. And then, hey, I had cards. Oh, they're over here. Oh, darn it. That would have been a good time to do that. But anyway. In that case, we're going to go Ken. How big is your commander, Ryan?
4/4 still.
Ryan, Ricardo, and Ricardo.
Okay.
So, Ricardo, you've got a 5/5/2 coming at
Yeah.
you. A 4/4 in the air. A 5/5 in the air at. Hold on.
11.
11/5 in the air
11/5.
coming at Kendra. Is it Kendra or is that Ryan?
I think it was me.
It was you. And then Ken had the dragon jobby coming at her.
What's the enchantment behind your commander?
It is Jolrael's favor. Pay 1 and a green, regenerate enchanted creature.
Okay, cool. I will block it with Master of Death.
Okay. I will pay 1 and
Oh.
green to make sure that it
It
regenerates.
goes to the graveyard, and I get to venture further, which the reward is I get to draw a card. And then, because I've completed a dungeon, I can return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will return Midnight Reaper,
Cool.
because it can actually do something for me now. And yeah, that's me.
Ken, 5/4.
I'll block. I'll block with my Thopter.
Thopter dies. This guy
I
sacrifices.
shall. I'll just take a casual 11.
Ouch.
Casual 11.
You also, Ricardo, you detect the 4 in the air, right?
I have.
Okay. A casual 11. Alrighty. And that is my turn. Ah, Ricardo,
Oh no!
you vanished.
Do you think it was the cat again?
I don't know. You can't blame the cat this time. It wasn't even on the table.
It was the phantom cat.
It was the specter of Cat Norris.
No, it was like one of your walking.
Oh
dragon
no, he's gone
spirits.
again. He's vanished.
That's what
Oh
it
dear.
was.
One of my walking dead dragons went and beat the poop out of him. Oh dear. Okay, let me just WhatsApp him and check what's going on. So you see, so Ken, last week it was like you
You know,
with all the issues.
I've passed the curse.
Well, we had lots of fun last week as well. Remember, we tried to get
Jeez,
the other
like-
PC working and it didn't want to do anything, and oh, madness.
Just sending a message quick to find out what's going on. Hopefully we'll get a response. But you know what, eh? You know what, Visions and Code Monkey, when you're back there, guess what? You can do this turn. You can draw a card.
That is true.
You can draw a card.
So that was the deal. You just kill that thing, and then everybody's like okay with you.
Well, they each owe me a gunsie.
Oh, okay.
A gunsie. Error, install new cat.
I think it's after cheese.
Dioxide. Looks like he's back. He's back.
Sorry, guys. I'm not sure what's going on today. Okay.
No worries, it's Monday. Not really, it's
Cool.
Wednesday.
It's like the
Are you still busy with your turn?
It is your go, and you get to draw after you've untapped and
Yes.
upkeeped and stuff.
Awesome. Finally.
Although I was enjoying the put dragons on the board for free thing. That was kind of fun.
You're welcome.
I'll draw the turn, and at the beginning of my upkeep, sorry, if Master of Death is in your graveyard, I might pay 1 life to put it back in my hand, which I'm going to do.
Okay.
I will play
Where's the plus,
planes
plus,
for
plus? Out of
turn.
cheese error, redo from start, plus, plus, plus.
Oh, I didn't feel like doing all the pluses.
Okay, so how many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
14, 11, 12. Okay, see if we can confuse him.
No, stop it.
Hey?
It's not fair.
Okay, cool. I will pay.
11.
Oh, what?
You're horrible. You're totally through it. Shame, Ricardo.
I'll pay
Count
3
again.
to put out Master of Death again.
Aha.
I will scry 2.
You will scry too.
I will put
scry too.
Nihilor in my graveyard.
I will put
Because
that
I
in
put
my graveyard.
Nihilor in my graveyard, I get to venture again.
Into the dungeon.
But
Those
let
are
me
his
first finish the
lines.
scry 2. I will put that in my graveyard as well. Then, because of the venturing, I get to scry 1.
Escom's new CEO, Mrs.
I
Norris the
will
cat.
keep that on top.
Oh, I know what's going on. Madupi came online.
Then I shall pay 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll bring out Gary.
Gary.
So,
Oh, here we go.
so this means
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Seven.
7. You all lose 7 life. I gain 7 life.
Now
Okay.
worries. Struth. Visions ain't looking so healthy.
Yeah.
And then again, and then I'll pass the turn.
Come on, Visions, you can draw a card, dude.
I'll draw. Woo.
Make it count.
Have a creature. Have a creature.
I can draw and also die. A horrible, horrible death.
It's okay, I don't have big artifacts to destroy this turn.
Let me have a think. Well, I have to do this. I'm gonna play Behemoth Sledge from the top of my library.
Woof.
Ooh.
So target creature gets +2/+2 trample and lifelink because I need to get my life back that you guys are all
How big is your commander?
draining and killing. She is a 6/6 now.
You want to hit me?
Um,
Yes.
I'll think about it. I need to just quickly tap to put Sword of the Animist on her. So she's a 7/7.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see. Your Prosper has Death Touch, right? Ken?
Conscript says Ricardo should have gained 21, question mark.
You gain life equal to the
Yeah.
life lost this way. Yes, you should have gained 21, Ricardo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Is Ken still with us?
Oh, sorry. I thought it.
Ken is still with us.
No.
How does Prosper have Death Touch at the moment?
Yes.
Ooh, don't go that way then.
I believe I am. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
Who wants to take some damage? So
I've
I don't
already
die a
offered
horrible
it.
death.
Offer again.
Are you gonna smack me with the big dragon after I gain life?
I'll make you a
Visions,
deal.
I'll
I'll make you a
take
deal.
that.
If you hit me, I won't attack you next turn.
Okay.
Sounds like a win-win for you.
It does. It doesn't sound like
Yeah,
you're
I'll
getting
attack with Kalia to you, Crispy.
You fell
Or
for my
7/7.
rules. Now I will. No, I take the 7.
I was like, huh?
anything. Shame. Like
Nani?
a heart attack.
And you gain your 7. Off you go.
I'll gain 7 and I'll go search for a land. Because everybody knows I need it.
I thought that was funny.
Jeez, between the ramp and the lack of
Oh!
creatures. Oh no!
Now we lost Ken.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what is
What
this?
is
Like
going on?
game
It's
of
like-
missing people.
Wednesday of
Musical
woe.
chairs.
Yes. The problem the first time was my cat like rubbed up against my power button, and the second time my webcam just lost connectivity. So I don't know. It's not a fun night with regards to tech issues.
Oh dear.
See, look,
Let
the
me just
pluses
not
is-
I
throw
saw
my
the
cards
pluses.
away
Totally out of cheese here.
into the ether.
Mrs.
Ah, she's
Norris
back.
Strikes again.
Ken's back.
Not
Guess who's back?
Mrs. Norris strikes again. Mrs. Norris strikes again only on E.
Am I
Yeah, you
untapping?
passed my
Sorry,
turn.
You're
Ryan.
fine. You're there. You're there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
We can
passing.
see you.
Woo.
Okay, listen,
Control.
Ken, and Ryan.
Yo.
We got to do something about this 52 life total in the bottom right corner here.
No. I'm not.
Yeah,
a
we
jerk.
need to kill
No,
him
was I talking to you?
before
I'm
he-
sorry. Did I say Ken, Ryan, and Ricardo? No, I said Ken and Ryan.
Yeah, we need to make sure he doesn't recur Gary like 3 times a turn or something.
Yeah, no, we can't let that happen. We're gonna have to do something
Because
about
we're
it.
gonna die then. I'm gonna die first then.
I did last time playing Galia. I died first. It was horrific.
I died
People are
first.
afraid of Galia. Galia is very intimidating, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'm going to tap Mindstone and play a Soul Ring. Then I'm going to tap Bray's Apprentice, sacrificing Mindstone,
Yep.
and then I will exile the top card of my library. It's a Share the Spoils, which I suppose I'll have to play.
Weird Wednesday. Should be worrisome Wednesday. I agree.
Yeah.
Just rather
And
worrisome.
play Share the Spoils. So,
Who is this share the spoils? What does it do?
exile the top card of each player's library.
When share the spoils enters the battlefield or an opponent loses the game, exile the top card of each player's library. What? Okay, so we have to each exile the top card of our library.
The top card, yes.
During each player's
And,
turn, that player
then
may
I
play a
can-
land or cast a spell from among cards exiled to share the spoils, and they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. When they do, exile the top card of their library. What? So we can play each other's spells. Is that what that just said?
Yes.
Hectic. Dragon Lord's Servant is what I exiled.
Oh,
A
that's
necromantic selection is what I
Oh,
exiled.
there's a board wipe if anybody
I'm
wants
on
one.
island.
So I'm going to play my Smoldering Marsh. And sorry, Ryan, what did you exile?
Island.
Okay.
Play it,
Ricardo,
go
I
on.
think I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast your necromantic selection. That'll make me a treasure. I believe so. Will the Smoldering Marsh.
Okay, so you lose all your creatures as well, but you get to put
That's
something
100%.
cool.
So can you just read that? I'm not entirely sure on the wording.
100%. It is destroy all creatures, then return a creature card put into the graveyard this way to the battlefield under your control. It's a black zombie in addition. So basically, just check what's on the board. You can basically put any one of these creatures that are dying now under, so all your own. Yeah.
She's bringing back a commander.
Okay,
for
cool.
simplicity's sake, I'm going to go for Prosper. Does that exile himself? I mean, trigger himself? Because, I don't know, wait, he just died, didn't he? Okay, cool. Let's see what else I can
Well, I'm very upset now.
I don't like your deck. I don't like it.
I'm very upset
It's the
now.
wrong show, buddy. I'll tap 3 and I'll play a Chaos Wand. And I'm gonna tap 3 and equip Fiend Lash back onto Prosper. And then I'll move to my end step. I think this goes away now. And I will, exile the top card. Ooh, that's a new one.
Asmodeus!
Yes. Then I will pass the turn.
And I will cry.
Okay, so remember, Crispy, you can now cast any of the other 3 cards that were exiled.
I
should
want
you
to
wish.
cast an island. No, I don't.
Oh, things were going so good, Kendra.
I was having fun. Now I'm not anymore. I'm crying.
I want to cry.
Draw a
I
card.
was
If
like,
someone,
I was
if
like
someone
3
uses
Gary
Gary
recursions away from killing you guys, and I could have done that very quickly.
I had a
shall-
creature.
You had I had a creature.
That was exactly how I cried.
It's okay. I've got more. I promise.
I know they're in there, right? But they just
So I
never
will
seem to want to
cast
come.
my Dragon Lord Servant. Paying 2. And then I will pay 5 because dragon spells I cost 6. 1 less to cast. And bring Vrondrus back out.
Commander.
It's a funny dragon.
It's got
Got all
haste.
this equipment, but nothing to equip it to.
What is your commander right now, Ken?
It's 2/4
And
with reach and death touch. Sorry.
reach and death touch.
And whenever it's dealt damage, it deals damage equals to its power to target player or planeswalker. I don't have to block.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll make a deal with you. I'm not going to swing at you because we said we needed to take care of the 52 life total in the bottom corner.
No, guys, come on, please.
So instead,
I love you long time.
if you don't swing at me next turn,
Okay, so we'll just deal with each other later.
if you don't swing at me next turn, then I'll swing at Ricardo now. Because I said I
Okay,
wouldn't swing at Ryan. So
Your shame.
Yay.
Nothing there.
Ricardo, 5 damage,
Cool.
Commander.
5
I'm a big fan of not dying.
commander damage.
Then I shall pass the turnip of which I have not enjoyed. What cards are
Untapping.
exiled on Share the Spoils currently? Currently an island, and that's it, as far as I know.
Plains. I mean, yeah, an island, and that's it. Yeah.
Not Asmodeus. Asmodeus came out after. Just an island.
I'll pay 2
Don't
for
play my
Arcane Signet.
Ryan, you should cast your island when it's your turn.
Yeah, shit. I should.
It's just a thought.
I will pay 5 to bring out my commander again. Four.
No,
I will pay 1 blue
no.
to cycle my Curator of Mysteries.
Okay, sorry guys, just pause for a second. If you want to clarify why there should be 4 cards, because the card says when Share the Spoils enters the battlefield or an opponent loses the game, exile the top card of each player's library. It doesn't say do it again. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among cards exiled with Share the Spoils, and they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. When they do, oh right. When they
Hold
do,
on a
exile the
second.
top card of their library. Okay, gotcha. Everybody who's cast a
So we have to
spell
do it again?
needs to exile. You're correct, 100 correct. Read until the end. I've got there, okay? I got there.
Italy, sure.
Charlie.
Who? What?
Okay, so because Curator of Mysteries went to the graveyard, I'm going to create a 1/1 Gobbo.
2 CMC or less.
My
please. You
land-
know how it is.
For turn is going to be a Thriving Isle. I will select black, and then I shall pass the turn.
1 tap.
Okay, if you play that island, you need to exile the top card of your library.
It's fine. I can maybe play the top card of my library. Let's play an island. Alex, another land. Haha.
Wow, I'm taking
love it
flack
when a
for
plan
reading
comes
the card.
together.
Oh, gee whiz. Sorry.
It's a novel. What were you gonna do?
I'm gonna
There's a lot of words
tap
on that
to
card.
play Sith's Harvest's Hand. So whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I gain 1 life and I draw a card.
Whoop, whoop.
We're cooking with gas now.
Hey, you've got a
I'll
creature.
tap 1. I'll cast Utopia Sprawl
Nice.
and enchant it to my forest. And I'll choose white for Utopia Sprawl and draw a card. Okay,
I
okay.
get the feeling Itali's coming for a visit next turn.
We'll see.
Ricardo, you just had to go and exile Necromantic Selection, hey? I mean, really.
Yeah, that is a fun one.
Of all things.
I don't think you mean to say
Oh yeah, I've got lots of money.
But,
Joker's probably doing a good thing.
But I love how this deck was performing before it was so rudely interrupted. Because I don't know, do you guys follow the Nitpicking Nerds YouTube channel?
Nope.
Very, very cool.
Yes, they're good. So I watched their video on what they did, and they just said, why is propaganda in this deck? We want people to attack us as much as possible, you know? So they gave some really good hints on what to take out and whatever. So, yeah. But yeah, now that was null and void. But yeah, the Nitpicking Nerds, Crispy, Ryan,
I'll check him out.
seriously check them out. They are really good and they're really knowledgeable.
I'll put Sword of the Animists. Who's got like big things to block with? How big is your little goblin friend?
So 1/3. It's huge.
A 1/3. It's so big. Gonna tap to put Sword of the Animist on my Sithis.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I tapped enough mana now. I think I did. I'll tap this one, put Swiftfoot Boot on it,
Mm-hmm. How big is your? How big
and
is your-
then she is a 2/3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to combat and attack you, Crispy,
With a 2/3.
with 2/3.
I'll block with my 1/3.
I have. Okay, I'm just gonna search a land.
Okay.
Sort of the Animist is pulling its weight, its worth weight of gold here. Whatever. That doesn't even work. My brain is broken. And then we shall pass.
Okay.
Don't worry about the cards
Okay.
getting stolen. It's one of those things. We figure it out as we go. It's all good.
And I'll draw.
It results in a lot of pretty drawings.
That
It
changes
does. It
things.
does result in some very pretty tokens, as we've had before. Like this dead man's chest.
I will tap 2 and a red, and I'll play Zorn.
We had some cool snicks,
That thing.
and Ryan's tokens are always spectacular.
Cora did a great job.
And Cora did a well. At first I
was
thought
a
it was a
lot.
cat, but it was a horse. But it's only because the face was blocked by her finger while she was
But
drawing.
she drew a cat as well, with wings.
Yes, she did.
I'll tap 4 and 2,
Oh, that's a Zorn.
and I'll cast that entirely. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
jeez, he told
And so I'll make a token from Prosper, and then Zorn lets me make one more. And then I want an and then playmat.
Yeah, and like Crispy said, for t-shirts, and then
Looters loot any card types. Wait.
I'll play Asmodeus, which again gives me 2 treasures. And then I already have 1 card in hand.
Okay, you played Itali, so you need to exile the top card of your library for Share the Spoils.
Outpost Siege. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll sacrifice 4 treasures,
Yeah.
and I'll cast Outpost Siege,
Okay.
choosing
exile again.
cons. So
Exiling the top
There's a
card
record
of your
segment.
library. Yeah, gotcha.
that again triggers Prosper for 2 treasures,
Man,
I will
Prosper's a good
sacrifice.
commander.
and casts the Recto Signet.
And exile top card.
Exiling the top card gives me 2 treasures. I don't think I'll play the land this turn, so I'm going to play this. Bouncing the mountain to my hand, which is there. That's played spell, so I'll get 2 treasures, and I have to exile the top card. Ebony Fly.
Of course. The
Sorry
deck's is
guys,
going
I'm
off
taking a
now.
bit of time now. There's an Ebony Fly, which gives me 2 treasures, and I'll exile the top. Mountain comes to an end. Okay. Oh, sorry, this int is tapped. And just to clarify, on the Outpost Siege, I'm going to choose cons.
Yep.
So at the beginning of my upkeep, I exile the top card of my library, and then I can play that card. Okay. I'm going to swing Itali at Ricardo.
Okay.
Fight out of that life total. Okay, and then everybody exiles the top card of their library.
A floodplain.
Ether Flash.
Ether
A
Flash.
champion of wits.
Champion of Wits. What does Ether Flash do, Crispy?
Whenever any creature comes into play, Ether Flash deals 2 damage to that creature.
I don't like that. Creatures are quite small.
Okay, but now
Ricardo,
hold
what
on.
is-
We just
what
need
is
to
yours?
make a. So that's 1 exile pile. This is
Okay.
the exile pile. Also, share the spoils.
Champion of Wits. It is when Champion of Wits enters the battlefield, you may draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard 2 cards, and it's a 2/1.
It's a 2/1.
So you basically
Okay.
draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take that chance.
Okay,
Is
cool.
my-
It is. It's cool.
So, because I played that from exile, I get 2 treasure tokens, and then I look at the top 2. Oh, I draw the top 2,
Yeah, draw
and
2
then
and
I
then
discard
discard 2.
2. I will discard a swamp and a mountain.
Your board state is kind of insane.
Yeah.
I don't have space for everything. I'll draw this now. Pass.
I will untap. I will pay 1 in the green to play Explore. We'll draw a card. I will pay 2 to play Rampant Growth.
So, Ricardo, can I see that card? I want to see if I can copy the art.
Sure.
Go, go, go.
It has. It also has Eternalized 7.
Oh, cool. I want to see if I can just click it quickly.
Okay, sorry.
Onto the battlefield tapped. Here's a mountain.
There we go, I got it. I think.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay. Explore's ability of me being able to play an additional land this turn is still active. I will play Crucible and Spirit Dragon from exile.
Anger. Interesting.
Well, now that changes what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, giving one of the other players anger is a bit awkward.
Well, they have to put it in their graveyard, and it's never going to go
I
to
have
their
put it in the
graveyard.
graveyard. I thought they forgot. You need
It's
to have
never
it in
going to
the
go to their graveyard. But it's also never going to go to mine
Very true.
if it stays where it is. So instead, what I think we'll do is pay 1 and 4 to cast Return of the Wild Speaker, drawing cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control, which is 5 off of Vrondrus. So about that card draw in this deck. Alrighty, then I shall move to combat. Ken, what have you got at home?
I have a 3/4 Death Touch reach thing.
3/4
a
Death Touch
Snake
reach
Boy.
thing.
I have a 3/2 and a 6/6. The
Ooh, I
only
forgot
thing
about
that's blocking
Asmodeus.
is reach.
Forgot about that. So Ricardo and Ryan, we need to do something about that board state in the top left corner.
Yeah.
Really are
Absolutely.
politics, aren't you?
Well, gotta try. I unfortunately am not going to swing at anybody, and at my end step, I have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I will discard Barbarian class because right now it doesn't help me. And pass the turn.
Thank you.
Passing the turn up, passing the turn. Sorry.
It used to be waltzing Matilda, now it's passing the turn.
That's right. It's all your fault. You tuned it. You tuned it to the waltzing of the Matildas.
It's always my fault.
Yeah, that necromantic selection came along at just the wrong time.
Okay, so we'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring out Sir Conrad.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
That's bad news, Bears.
and then
So for those
I
people
shall
not
pay-
knowing who Sir Conrad is, Sir Conrad the Grim is a 5/4 legendary human knight. Whenever another creature dies or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. Pay 1 and a black. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard. It can become very painful.
Yep. Then I will pay 5 to cast Unburial Rites to return a creature to the battlefield. I shall return Gary.
Oh, great.
oh.
Okay, so hold on.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hold, stop
5.
before Gary. Gary comes out of the graveyard, so everybody pings for 1.
Okay.
Obviously, except you, Ricardo. And then Gary hits, and Gary is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we
5, and my commander's also out.
And also
Oh, of
one
course,
puppy
there's 2 on Sir Conrad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we all lose 5. You gain 15.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice. Listen, the best kind of removal is removing the player.
Yeah, sure.
A wise player once said.
Yes. I don't know who that was though.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
It was me.
No, it was.
And lastly, I'm going to pay 1 black and 1 anything, and I'm going to tap Sir Conrad. So each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard.
I don't like you right now. Good God, man. Ataka,
No, it
the
doesn't
world
even need to
render.
tap.
No.
Azorius changed already. Ricardo doesn't tap.
Doesn't
Oh,
tap,
of course,
Ricardo.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
So,
it's just like
no, creature
compatibility.
dies or creature card is
Okay, so this is I put a
everybody loses
creature
one
card
because Ataka
in
went
here,
in.
so you guys take one.
Did you also
Just
lose a
two.
creature? Okay, so then we
And
take
Radiant Solar on my side. Yeah.
Yep.
And because a creature card went into
two. Your
the
graveyard.
graveyard, I'll venture, and I'm going to choose each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Nice, Ricardo.
And
King of Death.
and then I will pass.
Sure.
Okay, come on, Ryan. It's up to you, man.
Let's see what we can do.
I
Oh
feel
my
like we say
And,
that a
um,
lot.
And just so everyone knows, the Unburial Rites has flashback as well.
Nice.
I'll play this thing. Let's see what we can find. Ah, that's not very useful.
What did you find?
A wild growth.
Oh, no, that's... Well, I would have known what it was. Nah.
Hmm. I'll tap 1. I'll play the wild growth on this plains.
Okay, exile top card.
So I'll exile first, then I'll draw a card, gain a life.
Is this Night of Autumn? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Night of Autumn.
You should play that and then destroy target enchantment called Share the Spoils. Just
I kind
saying.
of like the enchantments.
Huh?
We're all having a
kind
good
of like
time.
it.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm not having
Hmm. I'm gonna tap 3.
Hey Ryan, remember that
Play
favor?
Imprisoned in the Moon.
Ooh.
And
So who's
I'm
becoming
gonna
a land?
imprison. so Conrad's gonna become a land.
Woohoo!
No! What land?
So he is a colorless land that taps for 1 and he's no abilities.
Okay, cool.
Is
Yay,
he
he's
Then
more
now?
mana.
I'll draw a card, gain a life.
So Ryan, do you remember that favor that I said I'd call in?
Yeah.
Uh,
Are you gonna ask me to share the spoils?
Nah.
I'm gonna do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
What is on Italy?
oh, sorry, that's an ebony fly. It was tapped, so I don't have space.
Ryan,
This is a very complicated board state, yeah.
what's the most dangerous thing on Kendra's board?
I guess everything.
The snake boy.
The snake
Probably the
boy.
commander or zone that keeps on pumping more treasures.
It's the commander, isn't it?
Yeah, the commander is the thing that's creating the treasure, so zone is not that important.
Yeah, but the commander's got freaking death touch and stuff on it as well.
Yeah.
And deals damage to people.
Gonna tap 1, I'm gonna brainstorm. I want more options.
Huh?
That's terrible.
Not in. Nah. Oh, no. Nah. Bigger Clausen says Na equals sodium, so I just spoke salt.
How big is this? This lady is at 2/3. Okay. I'll tap this for 2 mana. I'll play Angelic Gift, giving it flying. And I'll draw a card and get a life. Tap. 3, put Behemoth Sledge on it. I'm gonna go to combat. Kendra, do you have any flying?
I don't, but Prosper has reach.
Reach and Death Touch.
Yeah.
Reach and death touch, yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
And whenever it is dealt damage, I get to do that amount of damage to a player or planeswalker.
I'm going to attack Ricardo then.
Good choice.
Okay, how much damage?
For 4 damage, I think. So it's 4 damage.
It's a good.
And they'll gain 4.
Yay!
And I'll go stitch for land and I'll pass my turn.
Woo!
Cool.
Yay!
Okay, wait. Actually, before the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice 3 treasures, using 1 to pay for Rakdos Signet, so that gives me 4 mana. And I'm going to activate Chaos Wand, targeting, I think Ricardo has exile spells. So Ricardo, could you exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a instant or sorcery?
Until I hit an instant or sorcery.
Yes.
Cool.
Don't worry, they're
Fantastic.
going to go on the bottom, so you can keep them separate.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be exiled. Oh, they're going to go in the bottom of my library.
Yes.
Cool. A creature, a creature, a creature, a land, a land, a creature,
Oh, my soul.
Oh, wow.
an instant, utter end.
Utter end. What does utter end do again?
Exile,
Exile.
target non-land permanent.
Fantastic. I'm going to exile Gary.
I just got.
That was. You have too much life, dude.
No,
free
man.
cost from exile, I get 2 treasures, and then I will untap and start my turn.
It was like one of my 2 win cons. Damn. Okay, then I just put them at the bottom of my library, right?
Yes, the exiled cards go on the bottom. Okay, at the beginning of my upkeep, I exile the top card of my library. I can play it this turn. It's Shiny Impetus. Cool. And then I draw for turn. Oh, sorry, this doesn't get drawn. It gets put under Asmodeus. He's got an ability called Binding Contract. If you draw a card, exile the top card of your library face down instead. Which is fine. I just don't have enough life to get it back. Okay, Shiny Impetus. Create a treasure token. Okay, cool. I'm going to tap for 2 and a red and put Shiny Impetus onto Itali. So it now has +2/+2 and it is guarded. And when it attacks, I get a treasure token. So then I'm going to swing with.
Sorry, that's a ridiculously cool card. Just from the art. That's really nuts.
I'm going to swing both Itali and Asmodeus at Ricardo.
Cool. What's the total damage on that?
It's 12. No, sorry, it's 14.
14.
So on attack, I have 2 triggers. I get a treasure token, but Zorn makes it 2 treasure tokens. So there's my
She needs more.
treasure tokens. I always need more. And then because Italy attacked, everybody exiles the top card of their library.
Exiled Cinderglade.
Pierceful Paladin.
Cauldron familiar.
It's the
That
cat.
Pierceful Paladin.
It's Mrs. Norris.
If I could get Witch's Oven and Cauldron familiar out, that's like a venturing powerhouse.
I'm going to play Fiend of Shadows, which was my own card. Sorry, Ryan, what was yours?
Pierceful Paladin.
It doesn't really do much for me. Cool, you can keep that.
Oh, and we're exiling the card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
they exiled
it's
whoever, yeah.
exiled.
But it's not the same exile pile as your exile pile for sharing the spoils.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Pop
Okay,
that to the-
then I will move to my instep and exile the top card of my library. These go to the permanent pile now. And let's commune with lava. Boss.
I shall untap all of these things. The things that were tapped before are now no longer tapped. They are untapped. I shall draw a card. Cool! That should be fun. Okay, so... Such a cool card. Alrighty. Okay, so paying 2 and then 2 times 3 for Neverwinter Hydra. When Neverwinter Hydra enters the battlefield, I roll XD6. It enters with the number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the total of those results. D6 is 3.
Okay, sure. It's a big
All
boy.
sixes go!
It's a real boy.
So that's 11.
11.
Nice roll.
11, 11, trample, ward 4, and has haste. Oh, and I rolled dice. So, I'll make a thingy. Got me dragon spirits back. My Walking Dead dragons are back. Ken.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. Got trample.
What she got with death touch or something horrible.
It's got trample.
But then you're losing.
It's an 11-11, right?
Yes, he's in 11-11.
Okay. I'm going to block with Prosper.
Okay, before
Go ahead.
before damage is dealt, I pay 2, return to nature, destroying your Fiend Lash.
In response, I'm going to tap 2 in a black and Hellish Rebuke. So Hellish Rebuke says until end of turn, permanent your opponent's control gain. When this permanent deals damage to the player who cast Hellish Rebuke, sacrifice this permanent. You lose 2 life.
Okay.
So, I just have a question. Did you cast the destroy spell upon attack or when I declared it as a blocker?
You declared it as a blocker, and I said before damage is dealt.
Okay. Sorry, that goes away.
End of turn.
But he's still blocked.
Control. When permanent deals damage to a player who cast Hellish Rebuke, sacrifice this permanent. You lose 2 life. So I lose 2 life. Hold on.
Yes.
So it hits
And then I
Prosper,
take
kills
however
Prosper.
much. Yes.
Prosper is a how big?
He was a 3/4. He's now a 1/4.
So 4 of the 11 gets soaked up by Prosper, and you take 7.
That's it.
And then I destroy my big dude and I take 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-hoo.
Someone save me.
That didn't work. Well, kind of worked. Kind of worked. Except I get the feeling I'm getting Asmodeus and Italid pretty soon. Boss.
Don't worry. With a little bit of luck, that won't be a problem.
Oh.
Shall draw a card. Okay. 1.
Hi.
2, 3,
He's counting.
Oh,
4, 5,
sorry.
6, 7.
1. Dot, dot, dot. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I am casting Grave Endeavor. Roll 2d10 and choose one result. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with the number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to that result. Then each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the other result.
Oh boy.
In response, I'm going to
Well, she's the only one who's got mana to be able to do stuff.
2 and a red. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play Commune with Lava for 6.
How did the
Also
Neverwinter
using
Hydra have
2
haste? Fires of Yavimaya.
2 treasure tokens, and then I exile the top 6 cards out of my library, and until my next turn I may play them. There's a
Okay,
Chaos,
cool.
a Swamp, Marionette
I
Master,
read that card.
Prophetic Flame Speaker, Chaos Warp, Wild Magic Sorcerer.
I've already got the mug and the playmat. I don't think I need the t-shirt.
That doesn't do much. Okay. Continue.
Okay, can everyone see my screen?
No,
Sorry.
because it's switched off. But I saw your
Okay,
passcode.
let's-
I can unlock your phone now.
Okay, 2 d10s, a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
I shall choose the 5 and bring out Radiant Solar
Okay.
with 5 +1/+1 counters. So she is now a 8/11.
Oof.
Okay. Then because she entered, I get to venture further, and that gets me to draw a card.
Yeah.
And because I completed a dungeon, I get to return another creature from my graveyard.
Yeah.
I will bring out Midnight Reaper.
Cool.
And then each opponent loses 6 life, and I gain 6 life.
Wow.
Ooh. That is mean, man.
It's very tight.
It is super tight.
It's very tight. Okay, then now, with my remaining mana, I shall pay 3. One, two, three, to play Muldrifter for its evoke cost. So I get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And then obviously that goes to the graveyard, but I don't get to venture again because it only happens once a turn. And
So you can actually venture because the Radiant Solar triggers.
It did already.
oh, you're right.
Yeah, another creature, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to scry 1.
You see, Mr. Powers, I love recursion. I mean gold.
Okay, I will keep that on top. And then I shall pass the turn.
Oh.
And that goes to the graveyard.
Untap. Oh, my soul. That's a good one. That's a good one. That changes my life a bit.
Board wipe.
So that's a spicy meatball.
This bigger caution. Does that mean you know my father?
My father.
He's
Oh,
in his
my soul.
wallet.
I know.
That's
His booby, his
that's
father.
classic.
Oh, you mean his
I'm
father?
gonna play
That's what I said.
Fortified Village, revealing Prairie Stream for my planes. We have the technology.
Do you? Can you give your
Yes.
creation life?
Yes. Unless someone tries to kill it, then I'm just gonna be very, very sad.
Careful.
Don't kill my things. I'll tap 1 mana. I'll play Ethereal Armor on my cities. So it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment I control.
Yeah.
You're nice.
And that's first strike.
Nice.
I'm gonna
That's
draw a
very
card,
nice.
gain a life.
Um,
Now
There are
we're
two
really
things
cooking
I
with
hate
gas.
in this world: people who are intolerant of other people's culture, and the Dutch.
Just to interrupt in your step, I'm going to activate Gaia Reach Sanitarium with my Conrad land and my Arcane Signet. So each opponent draws a card and discards a card. Everyone.
Unfortunately, my card goes to exile.
I will discard Solemn Simulacrum, and because it's a new turn, I will create another goblin.
I'll discard my Prairie Stream I just revealed.
Does Ricardo's deck just do everything?
It does stuff. It does the things for the things. That do things.
The things and not
So it gets +5/+5 from Ethereal Armor.
I'm going to discard
So
Tyler's
it
Provisioner.
is. It is a 9 now.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to clean up this
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
That's good. I'll tap 1, 2.
There's no OCD here at all.
Well, it's just I can't see
3,
what's going on, and
4.
I'm running out of table room. And my Ataka is in the graveyard.
I'll play Island of Blossoms.
Okay.
So I'll draw a card, gain a life. And then I'll draw a card from Island of Blossoms, entering.
Okay.
He's farting.
Nice, that's a good draw. Damn, this deck is just popping now. I'll tap 1, I'll play Aqueous Form.
Oh, I
I'll
love
enchant the
that
creature
card.
and give it unblockable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's I love
draw
that card.
cards.
And the art on that card
Why
is
can't I
freaking
see this
beautiful.
card? What was? Sorry,
Gain a life and
Ryan.
I'll
What's
draw
the
a card
green
from
card in the middle
Eidolon.
of your board? Yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
Island of Blossoms.
I don't
So
know.
whenever Island of Blossoms or another enchantment enters the battlefield, you draw a card.
Oh yes, I was gonna put that in.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna work out how big this thing is now. So it's a 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 base. So it's 13, 13.
Sure.
13-13 unblockable lifelink first strike.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I think we all know your
Shit.
target is
And it's got it.
it's crispy, right?
And it's got hexproof as well.
Yes.
It has
Nice.
hexproof, or the cards have hexproof.
No, it has hexproof.
From
the
what is it
creature.
getting hexproof?
Swiftfoot boots.
Okay.
It got the boots with the fur.
The boots with the fur. Got the boots with the fur.
I'll tap 2. I'll play Belt of Giant Strength.
Oh, jeez, like okay.
Oh,
Oh my
I'll equip
word.
it since the thing has got 10 power already. So
Why
it's-
not?
It's got 10 plus now. Yeah,
So it's a
why not? If not, why not?
23, unblockable first strike, hexproof,
Horrible thing.
lifelink.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. Take Crispy out, Ryan. Come.
Okay, Ryan, remember that
I need
favor.
a little bit more mana. Do you not want to die, Crispy?
I don't want to die right now. if
Oh,
I
the
could not
tables
die
are
right
turned.
now, that would be cool.
I've got 1 mana left here. Yay! This makes it much more horrible. Fire Shrieker.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What did you put on now?
Fire Shrieker.
I'll tap to equip Fire Shrieker to this keyword soup.
Yes!
yes. Oh my word. That is ridiculous.
So you said it was a 23, right, Crispy?
Back
So
before
it's
the Fire
the
Shrieker.
46.
So immediately at 24, and what does the Fire Shrieker do?
It gives
Double
a double
strike.
strike.
Double strike, good grief.
It's a 48 now.
Well,
Pretty
it's
much.
a 24.
But hits you for 48.
It's a 20. Okay, but no, hold on. This is not an aura. So it's still a 23, but it's a
Yeah, it's not an
23
aura.
with double strike, lifelink, hexproof, unblockable,
Trample.
and trample.
I'm gonna attack Ricardo for 46.
In response to the
Okay.
What?
declaration of
I
attack-
Hold on,
am
hold on.
confused.
Kendra's got a response.
Yeah.
I am going to cast my Chaos Warp. I'm just trying to find a nice target on Ricardo's board. Ricardo, what is your biggest creature at the moment? That one that you brought back
The
for the
angel.
counters that hurt me so much?
It is a 8/11.
An 8/11. I'm going to sacrifice 3 treasures and cast Chaos Warp, targeting your 8/11.
Okay.
And then I get no treasures back because Prosper's off the battlefield. Sad face.
Cool. And then I get to play the first card on top of my library, right?
Yeah, so
So you
Chaos
shuffle your
Warp-
angel back.
Yeah. Thanks.
Shuffle your angel back into your library, then you draw the top card.
Well,
Okay.
Flip and rip it.
Yeah, you reveal it.
Do I play anything or just a creature?
If it's a permanent
Anything,
card,
yeah.
you can put it onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, mama. Oh. Let's do this.
Good luck.
Desert of the Mindful.
Ah,
And
So,
I
on it.
am dead. I am so dead. It's not even
I'm gonna
funny.
scry on this thing. I'm gonna put it in the bottom. Then I'm gonna search for land.
Okay. Hold on.
Dude, that was awesome.
I didn't die. I got exiled.
Yeah.
Shuffles ended up didn't die. Oh, you did?
I'm
Yeah.
completely
I one-shot him.
deader than
Oh
dead.
wow.
Jeez. Okay.
Deader
I
than
might be.
dead.
I might be joining you shortly.
So I'm gonna gain 46. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Oh my word. That's insane.
This is where Ricardo is supposed to be.
There you go.
Not like this. Not like this.
I'll pass.
Okay. Before the end of your turn, I'm going to sacrifice 4 treasures and activate Chaos Wand, targeting you, Ryan.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This deck has only a few spells in it, and some of them are board wipes.
And mute.
Taunt doesn't press it. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm gonna board wipe myself now.
Oh.
Oh, Nature's Law, you can go search for a forest.
Oh man.
Off you go, Ken. Go get that forest.
Oh my soul, I was like, there's probably like 2 board wipes in the deck, and that's all that's left.
Conscript says he hoops without a hoof.
Okay. Then I will untap.
Love will always find a way. Conscript will always find a way.
Ken, just so you know, I am not the biggest threat right now.
No.
Thanks. At the beginning of my upkeep, Outpost Siege will trigger, so that gets exiled, and then instead of drawing a a card gets exiled under Asmodeus. I think we're going to try again to find that board wipe, Ryan. Chaos 1.
Damn it.
Again.
I should have said
That
nothing.
is poof. You are gone.
So, very much.
So it's not a hoof, it's a poof.
Next. All the equipment.
All the equipment.
Cross your fingers, Crispy.
Reality shift. Exile target creature. It controls manifest the top of their library.
Oh, man. How big is a manifest creature?
2/2.
It's a 2/2. You can exile your manifest that dude, the Eidolon.
Okay, cool.
So now it's a 22.
Bye,
22.
Eidolon. Manifest.
And
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to survive. So I'm going to pay
Not that kind of poof.
to
Jace, no
Ebony
don't.
Fly. I'll roll a d6. Let me just get one that could be visible.
Cheeky.
Very cheeky. There's been a lot of cheeky in chat tonight. Gotta watch those languages there, peoples.
Okay, so Ebony Fly is a 2/2.
Okay, Cap.
That's right.
And then I'm going to
Language.
swing at at Ryan with the team.
How many deeps am I taking?
Quite a few. I just need to make a treasure here because Zorn is on the battlefield. I get 2.
And Italy attacked, so we
And
have to exile.
everybody exiles the top card.
Don't you? So they just get exiled.
It is a Arctic 3-land.
Yeah, okay. Klauth, the unrivaled ancient, my wonderful 4/4 flying hasty dragon that does terrible mana things, is exiled. Okay, now we got salt. Here's the salt. Because my dragon.
Sorry,
My
I was
dragon.
hoping for a board wipe. Okay, so it's a total of 12, 14, 16, 19, 21, 24.
That's a good lot of damage.
At least I'm going out in a flurry of flame.
Well, you know what? We've got him back to his original life total. That's good.
Yes, that's a step in the right direction.
That's unfortunately all I can do, so I will pass.
And of course, she exiled your flipping great big dragon, didn't she?
Crispy left the building.
You can see your face.
Oh, wait, you can see me on camera. That sucks. That didn't-
It's like, good try.
Boom, boom.
Draw card. Interesting. What the hell? Are you okay? Alrighty. Bless you. Haven't killed you yet. Neither is Ryan.
Yeah, no, he's still alive.
Hold on a
For
second.
now.
But Ryan, I think with the amount of cards she exiles, she's quite a big threat if she finds that wipe.
The
Yeah.
problem is I can't draw anything because everything gets exiled under Asmodeus now,
Yeah, Asmodeus is kind of a hindrance as well.
kicking me in my teeth.
I can still die. I don't know how much damage that dragon deck can push out.
So if we go 1, red, 1, 2, 3. And 1 short.
You can do it, Crispy. Do something
I'm
cool.
trying. Okay. One, two, three.
Does Ryan still owe you a favor?
Ryan, You've just got that morph creature at home, right?
Yeah, I only got a 2/2. A 2/2 in a dream.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gratuitous violence.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Hey, I'm a huge Tarantino fan. Don't diss gratuitous violence.
Splitting blades.
Oh, it's like a.
The creature you control would deal damage
Danger.
to a permanent or player, deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead.
Oh,
Danger,
shit.
danger, danger.
Okay, and then one, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Opportunistic dragon.
Cool.
I will steal your Swiftwood boots.
Okay. They're yours, but they're still equipped to my creature. So you'll need to pay 1 to equip them off my creature.
Sorry, why? I gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities.
Oh, it loses abilities. I forgot it loses
Yeah.
abilities. Okay.
Okay,
It's equipped, but it does nothing.
which means your commander is no longer hexproof.
Yeah. Well, she's technically
Well, that person.
a friend. Yeah,
That thing there. Right, and then
the friend.
I'm got all guns blazing.
I'm gonna take a little bit of damage now.
Okay, so 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, 1, 3. The 4, 3 is flying. The 2, 5, 4s and the 1, 3 are on the ground.
I will block you the walking dragon dead thingy.
Okay, it dies because it dealt damage. And you're gonna take 20 damage. Hello?
Yeah, that's 20.
Okay, sorry, just nothing happened. But then I guess I'm gonna
Sure.
die next because I don't have anything to blocky wocky with. But it was worth the go. Yeah! Hold on, I'm gonna do a thing.
Cool.
And pass the turn. Go for it, Ryan.
On tap.
I think both of us die now. But it was a valiant effort.
I need another creature to kill you though.
Oh, I see.
And said creature needs haste.
The manifest guy went poof.
Because I lost my boots with the fur.
You lost your boots of the fur.
But you are still unblockable.
Yeah, the creatures. Yeah. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Let me use that exile thing a few more times. I'll play Night of Autumn. So I'm gonna destroy Crispy's double damage enchantment. I'm gonna
Good.
exile the top card. It's a plains. I'm gonna play said plains. Gonna exile another land. Oh my soul.
What is Ken's life total? 1. Oh,
One.
okay.
Yeah. Boon. I need to think of something to do so I can actually. Who can kill me the most?
Who can kill you the most? What kind of a question is that?
I'm gonna go to combat.
Oh,
I'm gonna for combat swing at Ken.
no!
Any responses?
I got nothing. I'm tapped out.
So I'm gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's +5, +5.
You can do it,
+6,
Crispy.
+7, 8.
Methinks
Do
the
something
lady
cool.
does think too much of my pod state.
I'm gonna do 18. So 18 times 2, 36, right?
36. So you go to 56. Yeah, I don't think I can do the 56 in one go.
It's a lot of nuts.
That is a lot of nuts.
I'm gonna play Bruna,
Oh,
Light of Alabaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna tap 2, play Wing Boots that I traded from my good friend Adam.
nice.
I'll tap 1. I'll give the thing Ward 4.
What's got Ward 4 now?
Sithis.
Okay.
And that shall be actually just give Bruna the Basilisk Collar, why not?
She does what?
Death touch.
Death Touch and Lifelink.
Okay.
And I shall pass.
Did you add your life visions?
No.
Yeah, I think I just. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Done.
Alrighty.
Go. Pass the turn thingy.
I'm gonna untappy stuff. I can't guarantee this is gonna be the best ending ever.
But it will be an ending.
Oh wait. Okay, so these things are now just exiled, right? Everything's just exiled. There's no more
Yeah.
thingy-majiggy to hold, so I don't need to have 2 different exile piles. Okay, cool. I draw a card.
Come on, be a something.
It's totally freaking useless.
Do something cool.
Okay, hold on. That's right. Okay, I'm tapping everything for 10 mana to play Warstorm Surge for 6 and Dragonborn Champion for 4. Dragonborn Champion will do 5 damage to Bruna off of Warstorm Surge.
She does.
And then, oh, I have 1 mana left.
Oh, from the.
I have 1 mana left because of my Dragon Lord Servant. Because the Dragonborn Champion is a Dragon Warrior. It's great. I have 1 mana left, of which I can do absolutely nothing. You know what? Here we go. Right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Everybody, well, it doesn't matter because yours is unblockable when it comes at me next turn. But here you go. Let's see what we can do.
I'll block your commander.
Will you? Oh,
And I'll take
make
the
a
rest.
dragon.
Not take. You can do Awesome Search.
Yes, and you'll take another 5 from the Warstorm Surge.
Sure.
So you're taking 4, 5, so it's 9, 10, plus 5 from Warstorm Surge.
Yeah, I took the Awesome Search off now.
Okay,
So it's-
then 5 from Dragonborn Champion, 5 from the Warstorm Surge. Off of Dragonborn Champion means I get to draw 2 cards. Boy, that would have been handy a little while ago. I'll play a mountain for turn. and I shall pass into the arms of death.
I'll untap. I was let live too long. And I'll go to combat and I'll swing my very large flying enchantress lady to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click the eliminated button, bugger the math. GG's, Ryan. Well played, man.
GG's.
Yeah.
Nice game,
Well done.
everybody.
Cool.
It was good.
That was very, very cool. Well played. I think these decks rock. Ricardo, your deck was ticking beautifully. Much better than the last game, I thought.
Yeah, if everyone just didn't attack me the whole time, I
Well,
might
you're
have
the one
gotten
that wanted to
somewhere.
go and gain 1,000 life. You know what I mean? It's not my fault.
Yeah, but yeah, it's amazing. I must say, out of the box, I wasn't too impressed, but just with these cheap upgrades, it's amazing what $350 can actually do.
350 bucks, sponsored by Top Deck. You didn't even have to fork out for them.
Sponsored by our good friends at Top Deck.
There
Yeah.
we go. Too bad Gruul doesn't have a settle the wreckage here. That would be cool. But also, I mean, Ken, your deck played beautifully. You were starting, the exile thing was happening really well. I was very happy to see that it played the way that it did. But Ryan, I think we all
very,
just
very cool
left
progress.
Ryan alone for too long, actually.
Yes, because his deck, that aura deck is quite slow, so letting it stay around is a bit silly.
We should have just killed him.
Yeah.
I didn't call in my
Yeah,
favor from
yeah.
Ricardo. I'm going to hold it over to the next game. That's all
We need
good.
an
Okie
iron
dokie. So there we go. So just to let everybody know what is going on. So next week we'll probably have a regular Commander game, but also we are going to be chatting to our peoples who are involved in the ultimate upgrade of the Precons about doing another pre-recorded version of Commanders to put out for specials peoples to do specials things with. But we'll chat about that and we'll let you know. But other than that, we're back next week right here on Commanders for our next battle. I want to say thank you to Kendra. I want to say thank you to Ricardo. Thank you to Ryan for joining us tonight, everybody. Really appreciate it. I want to
Thank
say
you, Christy.
thank you to Chat for coming through and for reminding me that I should read the card
All the way to the end.
all the way to the end. Also, I'd like to know from Chat, did you like the idea of being able to see a face while we were playing? If you did, let me know. We'll see what we can do about that going forward. Can't promise that it'll be for everybody or that it'll happen all the time, but if you do like it, then let us know. Think of it as punishment. I think you should make a new rule. Whoever loses after the upgrade has to raffle their deck away to the street.
But once we've done stuff to it, it's going to be quite challenging to put it back together.
No. So once we've done stuff to it, it's way. I'm not. What I.
I'm not
You know,
giving it away.
this is money. But
Blood, sweat, and tears went into this. Thank you very much.
also, just again, thanks to our amazing partners, Unplug Yourself for supplying us with these decks in the first place. Really, really awesome. To our friends at Sad Robot for the amazing playmats, thank you so much. Don't forget to check them out at sadrobot.co.za. And to our card sponsors, Top Deck. Go check them out at store.topdecksa.co.za. Amazing people we have in this community who are helping us and getting behind us. Don't forget to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/easygaming group. You can become the Eggy you've always wanted to be and stand a chance of winning almost $4,000 worth of Magic the Gathering goodies in our quarterly grand prize draw. So if you want to get your, grubby paws on some amazing stuffs, go check out our Patreon. It's definitely worth it as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Rob, once again, and thank you for joining in the chat. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. And until next time, say goodnight, Kendra.
Good night, guys.
Say goodnight, Ricardo.
Good night, guys.
Say goodnight, Ryan.
Good night.
Say goodnight, Crispy. Gosh.
Oh, God, and then you do the
Oh, goodbye.